How do you get your marketing done when you are so busy with fulfillment all week long, either seeing clients or working on your products or having meetings, that you get to the end of the week and you just don't have time for it? In this video, I'm going to answer the question of how do you find that precious time? And in this More Money series video, I'm super excited to share with you my secret for doing just that. Hi, I'm Shah from Revenue Breakthrough, and I am so excited to dive in to my batch processing method. Now, have you ever noticed that when you sit down to write that newsletter for that particular week, you're trying to slot it between your 3:30 client conversation and your 4 o'clock sales conversation, and you've got 45 minutes to write, and you sit there and you stare at that empty screen. And you stare and you stare and you try to come up with an idea, and maybe you even come up with an idea, but then it takes you 20 minutes just to write the first 3 sentences. Or maybe you know that you need to get a video done because you want to put one up and you want to market and you want to get more seen and more visible. And so you decide, okay, I've got an hour on Wednesday morning between 9 and 10, and then at 10 o'clock, I start my appointments. That should give me plenty of time to write a video outline. And you write the outline and you get halfway through and it's 10 o'clock and you're already into the next activity and you don't get it done. You guys, if this is happening to you, know that this is completely normal, because what you're doing is you're trying to fit in your marketing activities slotted somewhere in between your fulfillment activities with your clients and your sales conversations and your other meetings. And frankly, you're asking too much of your brain, because what I like to say is one brain, one task. Right? So if you are doing sales conversations, it's best to do 4 sales conversations in a row, and your brain will get better and better at it with the appropriate breaks in there. If you're doing client conversations, do 4 client conversations in a row, because your brain likes to gain momentum working on the same things over and over again with the appropriate breaks in, of course. And the same is true for your marketing. So there's a reason I'm filming this with these lights behind me, because I'm about to go into a batch processing day to shoot my videos. So what that means is I will shoot 4 videos at a time and keep going. And I noticed that because my brain likes to do the same thing over and over again, with each video that I shoot, I get more and more comfortable, I get more and more into it, the ideas start to flow, and it gets easier and easier. The same is true for writing newsletters. You want to write 4 newsletters at a time. So typically what I recommend you do to fit your marketing in, even when you're super busy, is don't try to do it week by week. One piece here, one piece there, get this done here, get this done there, slot it in, because your brain will get tired that way. The way you do it is set 1 or 2 days aside per month, or 3 days aside every 60 or 90 days, and do all of your marketing. Shoot 12 videos, shoot 4 videos, write 4 newsletter articles, create all your social media posts, batch process in that 1 day or in that 2 days, so that you can get more done and your mind is working on one thing and can create momentum to get you moving faster and faster and faster. Okay, so some of you might be thinking, okay, but what do I do? How do I plan those days out to make sure I don't just, coast for those days that I'm doing my marketing? What I would recommend there is that you purchase my Flow Method program, because that's where I teach you how to plan out your time in intervals and get into the flow and work so much faster. And you can find my Flow Method program at flowmethodprogram.com. Now, the second thing to remember is that you've got to schedule in those marketing days, because remember that that open time is not going to come of its own. So make sure you pick once a month where you're really slotting that whole day to be free to do your marketing, or once every 90 days or once every 60 days, whatever works for you. All right, go out there, start batch processing, and as always, make tons of money and go use it to make this world a better place.
If you enjoyed this video, please like it and leave me a comment with any ahas or questions that you have. Also, if you know anyone who would benefit from this video, please share it so that we can continue to change the money conversation on the planet together. And finally, please check out the video description because there's a link there for a free resource that is going to take this learning even further. Thank you so much, and I so appreciate you.